Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna share some new unpopular opinions about K-pop groups and the K-pop industry in general. As usual, I want to remind you to not dox me and to understand that I am not attacking your faves if I am expressing a negative opinion about them. I don't hate or dislike anyone, so, please, don't take this video in the wrong way. Also, I remind you to subscribe and leave a like. I am a small channel and every kind of support is very appreciated. Having said that, let's start with the video. Okay, I know that a lot of people like Love Dive, but I found it quite boring. Don't get me wrong, as I said in my last video, I like IVE's discography a lot and I don't think that it's a bad song at all. The music video is pretty and I love the dance break, but, besides that, it's not memorable like 11 or, I Am. Yes, you heard me right, Cupid by 50/50 is mid. Sometimes I wonder why this song got so big, but, then, I remember that it became a trend on TikTok and it all makes sense. Despite what I think about this song, I am happy that a Nugu group was able to meet with all this success, and I am genuinely happy for the girls, but you'll never catch me listening to Cupid. Okay, here we go again, I guess. So, in my first unpopular opinions video, I had a similar opinion about ITZY, but I was waiting for Espa's comeback to talk about them too. To be honest, Espa did not fall off as bad as ITZY did, but to me it's undeniable that Espa, just like ITZY, doesn't have the same influence that it used to have in 2021, especially when we compare the success of Next Level to their latest comeback Spicy. As usual, I like to use Spotify monthly listeners, because it gives us a pretty objective number of the people that are currently listening to their music. As you can see, they have around 8 million monthly listeners, which is a lot. But we have to take into consideration two things: they just had a comeback, so the number is a little misleading, and we need to compare them to the groups that top the charts nowadays. G-Idol has around 9.5 million monthly listeners, and both IVE and LE SSERAFIM, who had their comeback earlier than Espa, have around 11 million monthly listeners. Also, pay attention to the streams of their latest releases. Espa are still insanely popular and they are one of the most famous groups of the generation, but it's undeniable that, for now, they lost their spot as potential fourth-generation leaders. I feel obligated to say this first because I am scared of blinks. I love Blackpink and I am a blink myself, but, again, time to be #real, the album was way better than Born Pink. The title tracks of both albums are pretty good and I like them equally. Actually, I like Shutdown a little more than Lovesick Girls and How You Like That. But, the B-sides of the album are just sublime and I like them so much more than the B-sides in Born Pink. The girls haven't released yet a B-side that tops songs like Crazy Over You, Pretty Savage, and Love to Hate Me. It should not be unpopular, but many people seem to deny it. Even if you don't like her or you don't like IVE, can you think of a fourth-gen female idol that is as popular and influential as her? I can't. It shouldn't shock anyone too, but again a lot of people get mad when I tell them that one of the biggest, if not the biggest reason why IVE's so popular is Wonyoung, and Yujin to a lesser extent. Don't get me wrong, as I said a million times on my channel, IVE has a very good discography, but I am convinced that, if they debuted without Wonyoung, they would be Nugus. Do you know how many Nugus have good discographies? You cannot rank objectively stage presence. That's a fact. I have nothing against people that admit that their ranking is purely subjective, but I hate when K-pop stans fight over who has the best stage presence like it's something objective. Please stop. Of course, I can't predict the future, but I have the feeling that LE SSERAFIM will never create a bop like Anti-Fragile. It's just too good, but we'll see. Wait, don't jump me. If you heard my previous opinion, you know that I think the stage presence is very subjective, so you can have a different opinion and you can express your thoughts in the comments. I love Jennie and I think that when she puts in the effort she is an amazing performer, the best one in Blackpink, even better than Lisa. But she's way too inconsistent and I do agree that sometimes she looks bored. In that sense, I think that Jennie is a lazy performer because she doesn't always put in the same amount of effort. And, when she doesn't feel like performing, everyone can clearly perceive it. Let me explain. I do agree with the idea of not giving fixed positions to a group, but these agencies debut a group with this concept and then, in reality, you still have them, they are just not official. Fans are still able to identify who are the rappers, the dancers, and the vocalists. If you want to create a no-position group, do it, but do it right. Train every member to be decent at everything. One example of a real no-fixed positions group is N-Mix. Everyone in that group can at least dance and sing pretty well, and a lot of members can rap too. A real all-rounder needs to be able to do everything well or at least decently. Everyone can dance or sing or rap badly, but it doesn't mean we are all-rounders. If your faves have a really easy dance break or manage to sound decent in a song, they are not all-rounders. I specifically see that with the rap category. The moment an idol sings a little faster than usual or talks for 3 seconds in a track, their fans are ready to make 100 posts and tweets about them being a rapper and an all-rounder. As I often say, please don't be delusional. A real all-rounder, for example, is Karina of Espa. I hate when K-pop stans want to make their faves look like they are 5 or something. Please stop, it's weird and cringy. Your fave is 30 years old and they stopped wearing diapers a long time ago. I am aware of the importance of visuals in the music industry, especially in K-pop, but what kind of position is visual? Like, what is that supposed to mean? Does it imply that the only thing you bring to the table is your pretty face? This is not just weird, but if I was an idol and my only role in the group was to look good, I would feel kinda bad. The thing is, these agencies don't even try to hide it, because I see idols whose positions are visual and sub-vocalist or sub-rapper. We all know why you debuted them. At least train them enough for a lead position, don't make it that obvious. Okay, that's it. I am really curious to hear your thoughts about these unpopular opinions. I hope you enjoyed this video and I remind you to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Bye bye.